Hello, Aries. Thank you for watching and welcome to your second quarter April, May, June reading. I'm going to pull some overarching energies and lots of tarot. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video because I'm going to cover a lot. Hope you enjoy it. We've got balanced spirituality and practicality for April. We're going to do 6 columns here. You have the path for May. Card number 8, so the 8th might be an important date. You have the truth for June. We've got your general energies, loyal heart. Card number 35 reduces to an 8. So the 8th, again, you have the 8 here twice. 8 might be an important number. I'm sorry about that. Or the 3rd or the 5th. Trust the universe under what's good. And angel message for you. Beautiful. The Sun card. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Wow. So beautiful cards here. I'm looking over these imagery. We've got some nice purples, some beautiful blues and pinks. Very interesting. So I'm doing the fire signs first. So I've already done Leo and Sagittarius. I'd be interested to see if you have some of the similar messages that they had. I have really shuffled these cards, and let's see what we've got going on here for you, Aries. So in April, we're going to pull all the tarot and then go over it. In April, you have the Hermit, card of Virgo, 2 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay, Aries. We'll get into it in a minute, but feeling inspired there in April and May, you have the 3 of Cups, 10 of Wands, beautiful 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. In June, you have the Ace of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the beautiful Queen of Cups. Your general energies under that loyal heart, you've got the beautiful Fool card. Leo had that card in the very same spot. The Ace of Pentacles. Check other areas of your chart if you need further clarification too. And the 7 of Swords, that's under your general energy. Under what's good, you've got the 9 of Wands, trust the universe. 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. And angel messages, you have the Death card, releasing, letting go, the 8 of Swords, and the beautiful Empress. Wonderful. So I am going to say, and then we're going to give you the 3 cards on the bottom of the deck. So we've got the King of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. Starting with the bottom of the deck. So this is kind of like what lies beneath, right? What's going on here? What are the underlying factors? You've got the King of Cups. King of Cups is all about feeling steady, stable, and secure. So if you are not feeling that way, Aries, I think you're going to be pursuing that in the second quarter. King of Cups can relate to another person, a loving partner, someone who's there for you regardless of gender. It could also relate to water signs, which is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. The 2 of Pentacles, giant infinity symbol here. And that says to me there's 4 infinity symbols in the whole deck of 78 cards. So that says to me that you have infinite possibilities. But it's, again, stability, feeling stable. So far, being stable is a message that's coming out for you over the next quarter. Maybe, figuring out what paths you're going to take, which is also a message that Leo and Sagittarius had. So 7 of Pentacles here. And this is about reaping what you sow. It's about the things that you're focusing on coming to fruition and what you're working towards working out. So we're going to start here in April. We'll go through every row, and then at the end, I'm going to do a pick a card, question and answer, or we can use that as further clarifiers for the reading. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. There's that word balance again, Aries. So really, finding a balance. It could be a work and home life balance for some of you. Some of you might just have been feeling a little bit out of control in areas of your life, and it's gaining balance back in those areas. But in April, I think, you might be getting a little deeper into your spirituality. If you aren't really into that, you might be focusing a little more on meditating. I say that because you have the Four of Swords here. Meditating, tapping into to the divine, doing yoga, just really, not all work, right? Getting into some things that make you feel more balanced, whatever that is for you, taking walks or who knows. But you've got the Hermit card here in April. Both Leos and Sagittarius had the Hermit, and that's the North Star. That's the star from the star card in his lantern. The Hermit is a card of a Virgo, so a Virgo may be involved, but it's about shining your light. It's about looking in the corners. It's some self-examination. It's a card of wisdom as well. So this could be a mentor that's coming in to help you. It could be you mentoring others. It could just be you really gaining wisdom about what it is you need to feel more balanced, to move on, that sort of thing. I say move on because you have the Two of Wands. It's a card of expansion and growth. He's got the world in his hands, so there's infinite possibilities here also, and you have infinite possibilities with that Two of Pentacles, right? So there's your infinite possibilities. But the world in his hands says that, he's got the whole world. He can go anywhere. You might be traveling. Some of you do have a couple of cards here that relate to traveling. Just getting out in the world, expanding and growing. Some of you might be with that Seven of Pentacles, if you've been working on your own business, opening your own business, or if you have recently, put a lot of effort and energy into doing that, this could be that business taking off, growing. You have the Knight of Wands. The Wands relate to fire signs, which of course you are, Aries, and happy birthday, by the way. The Knight of Wands is about moving forward with excitement and passion and pursuing things that really feel exciting to you, okay? So I think that with that finding the balance there, it's about really pursuing something that excites you, that gets you going, okay? So in May, you've got the Path card, and, there's a nice long ladder, but it's leading to a new world. And you may have been, as I said, some of you, I think, are really working towards, someone's working towards retirement. Like they're really thinking, because this is your last push, you're going to be retiring. Maybe this is your last year that you're going to be working. But also some of you could be opening your own business, pursuing a new path, moving to a new place. I feel like, you have movement in this reading here. So in May, the 8th might be an important date. It might be an important date in any of the months. But the Path card is about finding your path. And if you are like seeking things out, using your wisdom here, you might be getting offers. You do have the Ace of Swords. And those offers might take you to a new place, either physically or just mentally, and, just might feel better about everything. So in May, you have the Ten of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So the Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It's, she's hanging with her sisters there. So regardless of gender, you might be spending time with friends. You might be celebrating. It can be a card of marriage or engagement. But with that Path card, I feel like, you're making decisions in April, May, June to follow your own path, to pursue the things that make you happy. I think that you're tired. If you've been making someone else happy, I think you're tired of doing that. You're ready to just make yourself happy. And there may be reasons to celebrate in May. The Ten of Wands is about your hard work paying off. He's got this castle here in the background. He's almost there. Tens signify the end of a cycle, moving into something new. And the Ten of Wands is like you doing all the things you need to do, being very responsible. And now the payoff is coming in. As I said, for you, if you've been thinking about opening your new company, you've been laying the groundwork for that, you might be starting up that company in this second quarter here. You have the Four of Wands. This is the marriage card. It's a card of winning. It's a card of success. It's a card of victory. It's also the 1111 card. There's like 2 11s. And for me, if you wish on 1111, it's about your wishes coming true, the things that you've been hoping and wishing for, the things you've been manifesting coming in May. In June, you have this Truth card. And this is, I think, for you, finding your own truth. What is it that you need? You know, you're doing this, I think you're doing some self-evaluation. I think you're tapping into your intuition. I think you're learning what it is you need for yourself here, Aries. And as I said, some of you, I feel like you feel like, you know, I've been taking care of everyone else. I need to take care of myself. So there could be some truths that come to light with that Truth card. You might be finding some things out that you were wondering about. But ultimately, I think it's finding your truth, finding your path. You've got cards here of moving on to something that feels better. And you don't have to physically be moving. This could just be, you know, your process, you know, in life. You're leveling up, you're moving on to a new chapter, you're gaining new understanding. So this Ace of Swords is about a opportunity, but it's a victorious opportunity. The Ace of Swords has a crown of victory and success. And that's because the opportunities that are coming in for you in June are going to ultimately lead you to success. And, you know, for some of you, you might be thinking, okay, I've been working hard on this. You're making decisions. Some of you might be getting an opportunity to work less but make more, or an opportunity to have a better work-home life balance. And you're taking that opportunity, even if it does mean a pay cut. Someone here might be feeling like, you know what, I've saved up for the future, that whoever's retiring, you know what, I've saved up, I'm worked hard, and now it's time for me to just, you know, take it easy a little bit. Stop putting, you know, get away from the grind. Someone calls it the grind, and you're ready to move on from that. This card of the Four of Swords is a card of self-care. It's come up in all the fire sign videos, and it's about receiving blessings. It's about tapping into your intuition. Meditation, as I said, I feel like for some of you, you know, you might be joining, going to some meditations, a salt cave, yoga, doing things, getting out in nature, taking hikes, just doing things that connect you with the universe and help you feel balanced. Because you have the Queen of Cups here, and she is emotionally balanced and secure. She's highly intuitive. So Aries, trust your intuition, tap into that intuition. And you also have the King of Cups in the bottom of the deck. These are divine counterparts. And regardless of what gender you're attracted to, the King and Queen of Cups, when they come up in a reading like this, it could mean that you're meeting someone with whom you're going to have a long-term loving relationship with. Or if you're in a relationship, you know, you guys could be leveling up. Maybe you need to, you and your partner have needed a chance to kind of balance things out. Things have gotten off kilter, off balance, and you're working towards making that happy home. You're working towards having those date nights together. Just, you know, honoring each other's truth here. Aries, very strong feeling I have on that one. So you have Loyal Heart for your general energies. Again, a card of 8 with 3 and 5, a card of the 3rd, a card of the 5th. But Loyal Heart is about having someone. It does not have to be a love partner if that's not what you want, or if you're not in a relationship. It's just about having someone with whom you trust, who's got your back no matter what, who you can go to, and they're a shoulder to lean on. They're just that person that you know is there for you. They're solid and they're ready to listen. They are your King or your Queen of Cups, right? They are that person who really truly loves you unconditionally. And having that person through this time period, it could be someone with that Hermit card. It could be the person who is giving you some guidance and help along the way. So under the general energies, you have the Fool card. As I said, Leo also had a Fool card right in the same spot. And it is about moving on, letting go, releasing. He carries very little baggage, and he has his little white dog with him. And, you know, in the Lenormand, the dog signifies a friend, a loyal friend, and you've got loyal heart here. So you're not alone. You might be pursuing something new. You might be going into business with someone, or taking a trip with someone, doing something that makes you feel renewed, you know, gaining that balance, taking a step back. So this is wonderful. You have the Ace of Pentacles under the general energies. You have 2 aces. So 2 aces are a wonderful omen of stepping into a new path. This also has a path and a portal, just like this path card. Let me show you this just for a second here, Aries. Look at the similarities here with the path, with the portal. You're ready to move on. I'm going to say that's also a message that's been coming through, but it's also about you have to do something to move on. Just so you know, Aries, if you sit around and do nothing, very little is going to change. Things might change around you, but you know, you're not in control of those things. You need to take steps to be clear. And if you do get an opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles is a new work opportunity, a new job opportunity, an opportunity for stability, an opportunity to change. You can see this is a field. Those are mountains. Moving, physically moving from one place to another, achieving new things and leveling up. So you've got 2 cards there of moving, and then 2 aces with a new opportunity. You've got the 7 of Swords and in your general energy. And the 7 of Swords can be, honestly, a feeling of betrayal, or maybe you have been betrayed, being cheated on, sneaky energy, that sort of thing. But I feel like you may get these opportunities, Aries, and you keep them to yourself. Just because you're keeping a secret, it doesn't mean that it's negative, right? You could be, you know, just not sharing with everyone everything that's going on. Or even if you're leveling up spiritually, you know, those are things that are very personal to you, and you're feeling the benefits of them. You may not be sharing that with everyone. There may be people who don't support you in that area. Trust the people that do support you with that loyal heart. And with that Truth card, it may come out with the 7 of Swords and the Truth that there is someone who's maybe been just not as loyal as they should be, or I hate to use the term stabbing you in the back, but they could be, you know. I like to be very positive in my readings, but when I see the 7 of Swords, and I think this card came up in all of the readings too, it's about acting strategically, moving away from anything negative. He's stealing the sword so he doesn't have to go to war. Okay, so under what's good, this column here, you've got trust the universe, and this is really about allowing things to happen, trusting that things are moving and turning in your favor, trusting that the things that you're manifesting are coming to light. So under the good stuff, you have the 9 of Wands. You have the 9 and 10 of Wands over here in May. So the 9 of Wands is that responsible energy, doing what you need to do. It says keep moving forward under the good stuff. Keep moving forward because you're going to reap the benefits. Trust that what you're doing is going to propel you. You have the 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords, and these are under the good stuff. So the 9 of Swords is that anxious, worrisome energy. It's like living in a nightmare. But since it's under the good stuff, it's about you releasing anything that's causing you worry or upset. And this 4 of Pentacles, for me as a reader, is a card of control. And when I see these together, it's about you working hard. When I see all 3 of these cards, it's about you working hard to control yourself, your life, your emotions, your thoughts, letting go of what needs to let go of, and working towards letting go of anything that causes you anxiety or stress with that 9 of Swords. In your angel messages, the beautiful, I love this card. I'm just going to show you, right? So this is my angel deck. The Sun, Archangel Uriel. It says life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. The Sun card can be a card of Leo, just so you know, but it's also, you know, dynamic and exciting like you are, Aries. And if you've lost your spark, this card says find it. It's also a card of travel, children, joyfulness. It's the most optimistic card in the deck. That's why it says life is wonderful. So in this second quarter, you have an opportunity to reset, rebalance, and find the joys in life. You have the Death card. It's a card of Scorpio, but it's also a card of letting go and leaving things behind. The King is dead. A new day is dawning. It's a positive omen. You've got the sun rising here and the sun rising here. What does that say? It's the dawn of a new day, ready to let go, release anything that's not working, and moving on. You've got 2 aces. Don't forget, new opportunities coming in for you. The 8 of Swords, this came up in Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo as well. It's a card of being trapped, feeling trapped, but it's self-imposed. And it's about taking off your blindfold, moving on and moving forward, okay? Letting go. Don't allow yourself to be trapped in a situation that you don't want to be trapped in. We have free will. We're allowed to move. Change your path, change your trajectory, and trust that things are going to work out. There's a castle behind her because you have a castle here in the 10 of Wands as well. And you have a castle in the 4 of Wands, right? So some of you might be buying a home this quarter. You might be moving into a new home, but it's about, you know what, letting go of anything that's holding you back. And then you have from your angel message, the Empress card. And again, that sun is rising there, right? It's the dawn of a new day. The Empress lacks for nothing. It's an abundant, joyful, grateful energy when you have the Empress. And she's highly intuitive. She loves to be out in nature. Take walks, get out, and change your path. Some of you, I just got this message of, when I said change your path, take walks, it's like if you usually go hiking in one direction, go in a different direction. You know, if you're looking to meet someone, that might be the opportunity to meet someone. You never know when you meet someone where that meeting is going to take you. And I feel like for some of you, you need to do things a little bit differently. You need to kind of shake it up and find a new balance, do something new, do something different, travel or change. So Aries, I'm going to do a 3-card, pick a card reading. So we have card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. If you have a question, ask it, focus on the cards, and I'll answer it. But also, I'm going to use these cards to clarify a little further of the reading. So card number 1, Aries, you have the Lovers. This is an absolute yes card. It is a card of Gemini. It's a card of finding true love. As I said, you have the King and Queen of Cups. You have the Loyal Heart card. You do have a lot of potential here to find love in the next quarter or level up. You've got the 4 of Wands, happy home card, happily ever after card, the celebratory 3 of Cups. So this is a yes card. It's also a card if you're making decisions to follow your heart. Card number 2, the Hermit, twice. Okay, so that's an important message for you, is to really shine your inner light, to look in all the corners, ask for help if you need it. If you have a mentor, I would say, take their advice. And it's a yes card. It's a card of wisdom, though. So you've got the Hermit here, and then we're going to see, you've got the 2 of Wands. Second time you got the 2 of Wands. This is a yes card as well. It's a card of expansion and growth. Remember, I told you he has the world in his hands in the 2 of Wands. You have endless possibilities for growth and potential to move on. So you have 3 yeses here. I'm going to see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas counting the sun. 5 major arcana cards. So that's about moving into a new chapter. The major arcana are about, ready big changes in your life that need to happen. And since you have the Death and the Fool card, an ending that's going to bring you a new beginning. You have 2 aces. So Aries, things are moving and changing. If you felt stuck, like that 8 of Swords and that 9 of Swords, you're stuck, you're feeling like you're in a nightmare. No, you've got to move on. You've got to make some changes, gain some stability. If you're looking for love, you have a great potential for it. If you're looking to change careers, you have a great potential for it. If you're in your own business, you have great potential for that business to keep working hard, for it to expand and grow. You're gaining control over your life. and trust that things are moving in your favor. And this is amazing reading, Aries. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Please subscribe if you do like the reading, leaving me your comments, and I hope you have a wonderful second quarter.